This 13th floor video session is powered by The Rock Shop. Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda, and today we have Aaradhna with us. How's it going?
It's going good.
And we're in a new place. The 13th floor has moved. We have no more brick wall. We have wooden walls now. We'll fix it up when we get a chance. We just moved in, but we're actually here to talk about your upcoming Soul Revue that's happening at the Powerstation, right?
Yep, that's happening this Friday.
This Friday, and but before we get to that, keep them on their seats about that. You're just back from Singapore, and tell folks what you were doing there.
We were there for the Music Matters Festival, which was happening around the Formula One Grand Prix. I didn't even get that right.
Either way is right.
But yeah, they had a few little showcases happening at the same time. So, and we got to experience that, which was cool.
So how was did you get a lot of racing to watch?
I actually didn't really get to watch the racing. We sing our songs, and it was pretty strict. You know, you got to go in, do your time on stage, and then you can either watch. Otherwise, head back to the hotel, because sometimes you have to find your own ride if you miss a certain time. So we're like, nah, we're gonna head back. No.
And you're there representing New Zealand, right?
Yes,
There's several countries. How many different countries are being represented?
There was a bunch. I know Philippines, India, Canada. There was a few bands there. Australia.
Yeah. And what was the style? Was it?
Was all different kinds of
music.
Genre. Yeah.
Yeah. So
all different.
Did you see anybody bands. Pretty interesting, or? Apparently.
There were a few. There was a bunch of bands.
Yeah.
That I got to watch, which were pretty awesome.
Yeah. And how long of a set did you do?
Half an hour sets, which was a good long time.
And was it just you had Jeremy Toy with you, right?
Yep, Jeremy Toy, Chip Matthews, and Tom Broom.
Oh, is that the same band that you had at Neck of the Woods, right?
Yep, the same fellas.
Excellent. So they must have enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Now you're going to do a couple of songs. You and Jeremy. Jeremy's going to.
Yes, we're going to jam a few tunes.
A couple of tunes. Are they from the new album?
Yes.
And do you know can you tell me one of the ones you're going to do?
Brown Girl and Empty Hall.
All right. Well, let's talk about Brown Girl, since we're going to hear it in a few minutes. And then when we come back, we'll hear about the Soul Revue. But Brown Girl is the title of the album as well. What is the album's been out for a little while now. What has the reaction been?
I feel like it's been a good response. I've never had a #1 album before, and that was my #1 album in this country. So I'm pleased with the response.
And the song itself makes a fairly bold statement.
It does.
Was there anything that specifically inspired you to write the song?
Yeah, well, Brown Girl is about racism, and and I've grown up, dealing with my moments of racism, and up until this day, and this song is just about me being proud of my culture, and just kind of standing up for myself. That's what the song's really saying.
Right, because I don't know if you've been paying attention since you were out of the country, but there was a whole hubbub last week about something somebody said on some reality show here in New Zealand.
Oh, what happened? I missed that.
They used the N-word. And so whether it was all publicity stunt or whatever, but it just goes to show that all that stuff is still happening around. It's not something that's in the past, and people are just kind of talking about it as if it doesn't exist anymore.
Was this a New Zealand
reality
show? Oh.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But you might want to
I'm going to have to look
check
that
out.
Yeah. What?
Exactly. All righty. Well, let's give a listen to the song, and then we'll come back and talk about the Soul Revue, all right?
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Cool.
I'm more than the color of my skin. I'm a girl that likes to sing. All I know is what's within, not just the brown girl in the ring. Go to school and learn their ways, told how to think and what to say. While my mother says to pray, I pray for better days. God, please help them see they ain't no different from me. Not above, not beneath. Teach them equality. I'm not just a brown girl in the rain. I'm a girl that likes to sing. I'm not just a brown girl in the rain. I'm a girl that likes to sing. I'm more than what they think of me, more than the color tones that they see, more than urban and R&B, more than the slang that I speak. Close your eyes, don't say a word, don't speak about what you see nor heard. Let's pretend that it's okay, just the way the devil likes to play. Look in my eyes, look in my eyes. I can't lie, I can't lie. All these years of my life, I'm judged from the outside. I'm not just a brown girl in the rain. I'm a girl that likes to sing. I'm not just a brown girl in the rain. I'm a girl, oh, that likes to sing, yeah. And if you don't know by now, time will show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, said if you don't know by now, time will show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I'm not just a brown girl in the rain. I'm a girl, oh, that likes to sing. I'm not just a brown girl in the rain. I'm a girl that likes to sing, yeah. Ooh,
Alrighty, thank you. We're back with Aaradhna, and after hearing Brown Girl, now we're going to talk about this Soul Revue. Who else is on the bill with you?
We have Tara Hammond, Esther, and the Hipstomatics.
Right.
Yeah.
And you were involved in putting the show together?
Yeah, we wanted to have kind of like a cool soul, little soul get-together kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I thought it would be cool to have a bunch of soul artists from New Zealand come together and do a few numbers.
So how's the show going to proceed? Everyone doing their own thing? Are you guys going to interact, play with each other?
I think everyone's going to do their own thing, and You'll find out at the show. see how it goes.
I'm particularly interested in seeing Tyra Hammond, because I've seen her once before. I think it was at the Powerstation, and she just did like a short little opening set for somebody a few years back.
Yeah.
Are you guys buddies? Do you know her fairly well?
I've met her a few times, like, you know, just growing up in the industry, and we're gonna get together properly at this Soul Revue. So
because Jeremy plays with her as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I find it interesting that Jeremy is kind of the go-to guy as far as kind of R&B producers in New Zealand.
Well, he really knows his soul, so he's got the ear.
Yeah.
And, you know, you want to go to someone that really knows what they're doing, and you know, he knows what he's doing.
Is it because he studied it, or is it just some kind of something innate in him?
I'm not sure of his like whole background, but I know, you know, he can play.
Yeah,
and,
that's
know,
for sure.
When someone can play, you know, you want to play with that person.
Right.
Yeah.
So what else can you tell me about the night on Friday night? What's going to happen? How is it going to kind of build up?
We're just gonna throw our, you know, soul onto the table. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna sing our heart outs. That's all. You know, we're just gonna sing. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
And people are going to get up and dance, do you think?
Well, I hope so.
All right. We'll see what happens. So you're going to do one more song for us. It's another one off of the album, and it's called Empty Hall.
Yep.
What can you tell me about that one?
Empty Hall is just about a song after you go through a breakup, and you're just dealing with that emotion, like, you know, packing down everything that you shared with your partner at the time, and that's what it's about, and just the feeling of everything gone, and you're just there by yourself. You're in this, you know,
empty.
it's an empty wall.
Yeah.
That's what it's dwelling in that moment. That's what that song's about.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, I urge folks to come down to the Powerstation on Friday night and check out the Soul Revue.
Yes, come through.
Good way to heat up the winter, or the whatever fall it is, or spring, I guess it is now, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it still feels
cold.
like winter.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
I should've known that you'd break my heart again. It was my fault. Tried to believe you're a great man. I should've known that with time your flaws would grow. Now there it goes, 8 years rolled out the door. Empty hall, it's just an empty hall. All them pieces are with you, and I'm just left here with the blues. On my hopes and on my pride left on the floor. Teardrops on the ground, and the cries go round and round. You should see me now, after taking your pictures down. Now it's just me and the space that I found. Empty hall, it's just an empty hall. All them pieces are with nobody here, nobody but me. Ain't nobody here, nobody but me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody here, nobody but me. Ain't nobody here. Empty heart, it's just an empty heart.